In this week's video, I'm going to take you through a few days of training as we kind of finish up the cut. I'm also going to talk about dealing with setbacks, and in my case, a setback that I had on this little journey that I didn't really anticipate, but kind of came out of nowhere because of one choice. So we'll talk about that, but without further ado, let's get into the video. Get after it. Minutes, easy, chill bike. We've got a few big sessions coming up these next few days. So as of me talking to you right now, it's Thursday. Got a quality session this afternoon. We'll do a lift and then we'll go into two 20-minute AMRAPs. I'll go into the details of that later. And then tomorrow is like a 90-minute zone 2 erg fest. So a lot of aerobic volume. And Saturday will be a big quality session. We'll see you at breakfast.
Yeah, it was essentially so a member for winning the tournament, he might take a phone call at some point, and I'll meet you guys in the
Okay, so I have a new breakfast and I have to show it to you. It's absolutely insane. You won't get to see all the ingredients, but let me explain it. We've got 3 eggs, a fried plantain, 40 grams of beef liver, half a teaspoon of salt, 10 grams of Parmesan cheese. Since it's a high day, I actually add 20 grams of honey, and then chimichurri sauce on top. It is so freaking good. The chimichurri sauce is absolutely like mwah. And then the fried plantain is like sweet, and it just, everything comes together so perfectly. I've been doing my eggs over easy, so the yolk just kind of runs all over everything. It's so freaking good. And I got my coffee over there I'm about to go grab, but this is breakfast. So good. On our way to PHQ, what we've got today, strict press, 3 sets of 5 reps at 70% of the max. So I don't know what that comes out to. I know my max right now is like 145 strict press, something like that. Superset of chin-ups and straight arm banded pull-downs. Superset of seated wall balls and band pull-aparts. So we're kind of fatiguing the shoulders before we hop into 2 AMRAPs, 2 20-minute AMRAPs. AMRAP A is gonna be 20 wall balls, 20 meter sled push, and a 1K row. And then AMRAP B is going to be 20 meter burpee broad jumps, 20 meter sled pull, and a 1K run. And we'll finish it with the 3 by 60 seconds of band resisted pillars, and then a runner cool down routine for mobility and calming down the nervous system. But the nasal breathing is basically a governor. Think of putting a stopper to make sure that all the water doesn't pour out all at once. It keeps everything kind of contained, keeps the effort still high. You can push it, but you can't totally exhaust yourself because you have to stay nasal. So sure, you could be like, oh, I'll just break nasal every, so often, blah, 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 but that's not the point. The point is to be able to put out enough effort, but still keep your breathing under control through your nasal breathing. So it'll be a nice little session, quality session, because of the intent behind it. And it should feel pretty good. I'm excited about it. Like I said, today's a quality session day. This is my second and last session of the day. And then we'll have a 90-minute aerobic block, like a 90-minute aerobic session tomorrow. And then a big HYROX running threshold session on Saturday. And then here in just a bit, we'll talk about falling off and maybe having to pick yourself back up. Pre-workout. So good. Alrighty, it is about to be 8:30, so typically I would be done for the night. Right now I just got out of the shower, but tonight we have a group call. So we're with one of the partnerships that we have at MAP Training Systems. So we're about to hop on that here in about 5 minutes and probably talk for like 30 minutes or so, and then I already brushed my teeth. Like I said, took a shower. I feel good. I got the red light, blue blocker glasses on, so I can kind of protect myself from all the screens and the lights and everything. I do feel like it makes a big difference. It does. That's huge. Fast forward to tomorrow. I like that. That's good.
Right there on a t-shirt.
Yeah. All right, 90 minutes done and dusted. What was my average heart rate there? Kind of tough because my bicep monitor broke yesterday, so I ordered a new one. It connects directly to the Whoop, so I just take the Whoop off of the wrist strap. I put it on the bicep band, so my Whoop and my Garmin collect the same data. And everybody knows this. If you don't, basically the wrist data I've noticed is just, you can't trust it. Like sometimes you can like find that, okay, like I'm in a good groove, but I was skiing and it said my heart rate was at 165. I'm like, no, there's no way. Like, I'm nasal breathing. I know what the cadence feels like and all the things. So anyways, long story short, average heart rate came out to an average like 133. I'd say that was about right. I might have been in like the high 120s today, but it was supposed to be 130 to 140, but it felt good. Aerobic work nonetheless. We've got a big session tomorrow, so that's the priority. Now, the big thing that we got to remember, getting back on track, it's just get back in your routine. It's as simple as that. Everybody wants to overcomplicate. Oh, I need to cut calories. I need to cut this meal. I need to make sure that I fit this. No, dude, just get back on track. Just follow the routine. The habits that you built up to this point is what got you there in the first place. We all fall off. We all have setbacks. Everything, it happens to everybody. The best piece of advice I can give you, the best piece of advice that I've ever received from other people who I admire or who I respect, is you just get back on the horse and you keep executing. You're going to have setbacks. You're going to take steps back. It is what it is. You might as well deal with it. So, best way to get back on track is get back to your routine. I'm going to sit in here for a little while. I don't know how long. It's going to be really hot. It's already at like 197 degrees. It's as high as it gets in here. I think it might get a 200. I'll throw some water on it and make it pretty uncomfortable. But yeah, that was a good session today. This is going to feel good. It has been really awesome. Great workout. We talked in the sauna. But now, I had a couple of meetings. All things are good. But guess what? Check this out. Lauren, boom, mega bed.
Mega bedding.
So what did you do? You blew up an air mattress?
I just blew up our queen size air mattress and pushed our foot stand up, put a bunch of blankets, gave Sarah blankets on the couch.
Yep, this thing's like as old as I am.
Laid out our food trays.
Yep.
And we're going to eat our dinners on our mega bed and then make some popcorn, and we're also going to watch the drama with Zendaya and Edward from Twilight on HBO Max, so we're very excited.
Yep. This is Friday date night. I love these moments, man.
I love movie night.
This is the best. Like I don't crave going out and look at Lauren's having fun. I don't crave going out and getting drunk. I don't crave going out and getting late night drinks. Like, sue me. I don't like it. Sorry. I love this. And I've got a surprise coming up here in a bit. I'll show you after dinner. There they are. Discard sourdough chocolate chip cookies, popcorn, milk. Just taste tested this with Lauren, and they came out so good. Check it out. A little bit crispy on the bottom, and then they're super soft on top and on the inside, like a gooey. Oh, they came out perfect. I think I've got the timing down. So I made 6 cookies tonight. I've got a bunch in the fridge that I'm gonna let ferment so they kind of get a little bit more of a sourdough taste. So I'm probably gonna take them to a dinner that we're gonna go to tomorrow night. So we're fired up. What up? Happy Saturday. I'm whipping up breakfast right now. Fun fact, we're going to somebody's house this evening. They've got a rooftop grill, so we're gonna have burgers, but I'm making sourdough hamburger buns. You saw the cookies last night. I'm gonna make cookies and take them over there as well. I think I'm gonna make some cookies for Dan, who I'm gonna train with today. I've got a ton of them in the fridge that have been sitting, so I'll probably bake some for him. Take him some cookies, be a nice guy. Anyways, we're cooking breakfast because it is 7:21 a.m. right now. Dan and I are gonna meet to train at like 10:30, 11 o'clock, and basically the goal of, oh, Lauren just woke up. Hi, Lauren. Good morning. Basically, the goal is to kind of practice race day nutrition. So, in DC, I'll basically wake up, or I'll race anywhere from like 9 to 10:50 or something like that. But if I had to guess, I'll probably race somewhere between 9 and 9:30 a.m. So, what that means is I'll probably wake up around 5:30, 6 o'clock, and try to get like a pretty, get breath work in, get some breakfast in me, and then I'll have like 3 hours to digest it before I actually race. Same thing, same thought process here. Is it's 7:20. We're not gonna work out for another 3.5 hours. So it's kind of like the same thing. So I'm just doing a normal breakfast, normal everything in the morning routine. See how I feel. I'm gonna have one of my little oat bars right before we start, and then I'm gonna have I'll have an oat bar probably like 30 minutes before we start, and then I'll probably have like half of a gel right before we start the workout, and then I'll do half a gel in the middle of the workout, and then we'll finish it. So that's the plan. That's where I'm coming from with that. Frying these plantains. Look at this. They look so freaking good, man. They're just doing their thing, man. Happy Saturday. Get after it. It smells so good. I gotta make more of them. 5 till 10. We are on our way to, I gotta go this way. We are on our way to Grindhouse, and we're gonna hit a quality session. Details to come. Actually, let me see if I remember it. All I know is that there's a first half and a second half. First half is gonna be 4 by 1K at race pace, which would be about 3:45 to 3:50. 1 minute rest in between each 1K. After the last rep, after the 4th rep of that 1K, 1 minute rest into another 1K run. So aiming for 3:45, 3:50. 1K ski, 1K run. I want to say it's sled pull, 1K run, lunges, 1K run, and then finishing it with 80 meters of 80-meter burpee broad jumps. All of it is standard race lengths. So no rock zone, nothing like that, but it's just going to be moving from one to the other, just kind of seeing where our race fitness is at and kind of see where we're at. At the end of the day, I'm a little nervous about it, which is a good thing because I haven't really touched a ton of race specificity stuff, because the goal has primarily been to just increase overall GPP, running fitness, body composition to kind of lean out, to control inflammation for this season. So, pretty normal stuff, but nervous, excited, and we're on our way. See you in a minute. We're here. Dan joining me today.
Is this the YouTube?
This is the YouTube. This is the YouTube right here. Yeah, it's a long ways. Dan had a pretty big workout yesterday, so he's fatigued. It almost kind of simulates what would be maybe like doubles.
Double race weekend.
Yeah, double race weekend.
We have a couple.
Yeah, so nothing he's not a stranger to.
Nope.
Kind of like I was saying earlier on the way here, this is kind of like my first real race specificity type workout. Everything's been general GPP, great running, fitness building, all the things. So I'm excited to do the 1Ks at a race pace, which is, like I said, 3:45 to 3:50. 1 minute break. After the last one, we jump straight into another 1K. into a 1K ski, back to a 1K. We're gonna do a switch, so he's gonna do lunges first.
No, you do it.
I'm doing lunges first. And then, no, other way, because one of the sled pulls under fatigue.
Well, wait, so you're doing lunges off the ski?
No. You're doing, so we're both gonna run. I'll do sled pull first. You'll do lunges. That way you're second to last.
I get it tomorrow. Gotcha.
Yes, yep. So we're gonna flip flop those, and then we'll both finish with a 1K run and then 80-meter burpee broad jumps to cap it off. So when that's done, I have a 50K bike ride. So I'm gonna be here for a few hours.
50K?
50K. I got a big day today. I know. Thanks, Austin.
Get on there for an hour.
Yeah, it's.
I love you, but I'm not that patient.
I know. I brought a meal. I brought a snack for Dan. It's a surprise.
Oh,
He'll know about it after we're done.
love
So
that.
when he leaves me and I'm sitting on the bike, I'll make sure I give it to him before that. But that's the plan. We're warming up. We'll jump in here in just a minute. All right, we have half the pouch consumed. I'm gonna take the other half after we finish our 4th 1K. So that way it can kind of take me to the finish line when we get done. But 10-minute warm up is done. I think it was like a little over a mile. So we're good to go, ready to rock and roll. Let's do it. What happened? No. Yeah, take it over. One more.
Uno más.
Okay, one more rep and then 1 minute break and then we'll jump into the 1K and then we'll get into the station work. No more rest. It'll be continuous after the 1K, 1 minute break, getting straight into it. Yeah. Okay, training session done. I went downstairs and I put on a new pair of underwear and shorts.
Did you?
Yeah.
I should have. My fucking ass is so wet right
Dude, I was so sweaty. I didn't have a second shirt. I only have the one to go home, so I couldn't change shirts.
now. That's fair.
But that was a good workout. I was telling Dan that the second and third run on the station stuff, I had 338 back to back. And then the last one was a 346. I think the first one was like a 343 or 345, something like that. So right where we wanted to be. The station seemed a little slow, but I think they were long.
They were long for sure. I think the turn, like, we walked it out.
Yeah.
So I would probably, I don't know, say add another 5-ish meters to
Yeah.
each station, if not a couple more.
Yeah,
But that's fine. I'd rather do it now.
exactly.
Make it hurt a little more. So when you're in the race, you're like, all right, fuck it. Let's roll.
Yeah, because adrenaline's gonna hit you on race day where like, you're gonna go a little harder.
You need it to be harder here, or else the path is not going to be the same out there.
Yeah,
My number one rule of training is like, if it doesn't suck more here, then I'm not working hard enough for when it's out there.
right.
When you're in a race, it needs to be like, no, everything is exactly what I want it to be.
Yeah,
I want it to be so painful when I'm here that I'm like in a race and I'm like, okay, now this
Yeah.
is exactly what I did this week.
yeah, and that makes sense because today like you came in fatigued, so like you beat up, yeah. So, but like the thing when I saw, I already told him was when I watched him on his last run, he was tired, but he was floating on the runs. Like he was just like, you were good.
Yeah, volume too.
It was good.
Whoever says that volume doesn't work, shut up.
Yeah, bro.
I hate that it's the truth.
Yeah.
But volume wins, man. Like obviously within like smart things, making sure you're doing properly.
Yeah.
You know, like your coach is telling you volume, like fueling, all of that sleep.
Sleeps, yeah. That's like the only reason that I'm able to do these. I think this will be like my 4th or 5th 14+ hour week or 13.5+ hour week.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
in a
knocking
row.
out 15 after this.
Yeah, like The only reason I'm able to do it lately is because of my sleep. My HRV's been pretty good. Like, I think I'm handling stress really well, but sleep
Last
is
night
good.
was the only one I had a bad HRV.
Yeah.
Just because like the session that we had last night started at 7:15.
Yeah.
I didn't get home till like 11.
Right.
So my body doesn't work out late.
Yeah, it's a good thing that these pro races, at least solo, are in the morning.
At least it's still.
But the doubles are at night.
Yeah, he sees what 9:30 in the morning.
9 to 10:50 or something. But we got a surprise for Dan.
What is this?
This sourdough. What do you think it is?
Sourdough banana bread.
Sourdough chocolate chip cookie.
Oh, even better.
Yep.
Oh, with salt on it too.
Yep. I put some salt on it.
This is for Coach Austin, making sure we put salt on everything.
Everything. So these I can sending you home with 3. I'm just gonna have one.
Wow.
I have a ton.
Dude, this slaps.
Yep.
Wow.
Look at the bottom.
This is a 9.3.
Let's go.
9.3.
I'll take that. I wish I had milk right now.
Oh.
All right. 50K on the bike. Dan, thank you for training with me today.
Dude. Oh wait.
And
It's been a while.
he told me about this place. I low-key might have to get a membership.
Welcome home, baby. Welcome home.
We'll see you in a bit, and we're gonna finish the video. Alrighty, that's gonna do it for this week's video. Let me just explain why I had a setback in the first place. I've been alluding to it all video. As you know, I love baking. I love cooking. I love sourdough in particular. So while Lauren was on her bachelorette trip for Brianna, I made a sourdough pizza. Insert right here. And I ate the whole thing, okay? Number one, have I eaten a whole pizza before? Of course. Has it given me issues like I did this past time? No. And basically what happened is when you eat a fermented food like that, like sourdough, it will wreck you, okay? So you gotta be super careful. I just totally blanked it. I've been so excited to figure out how to make this pizza, how to get the recipe right, all the things, and I just like got excited and I was hungry that day, had a big run and just and I ate the whole thing, the entire thing. So what happened was this past week I was bloated. I felt like I looked like fat. I felt bad. On Monday morning I was like lethargic. I didn't feel good at all. I had no motivation. I felt like I took like 10 steps back. On Tuesday I felt a lot better mentally. I felt like I was a little bit more charged up, but I still looked like I didn't want to look, and I actually didn't even feel like I looked the way I wanted to look until maybe Saturday. So it all comes together and it all happens for a reason. That was a good learning lesson, is with these sourdough pizzas, I will not eat an entire 16-inch pizza by myself anymore. I will split one with Lauren. That's what we'll do. Or I'll make 2 12-inchers. I don't know what we'll do, but basically that's how I got to that point. I just wanted to share the background on how we even got to this point, because insert your reason, boom, there's your setback. We all have things that happen, whether it be life circumstances, injuries, maybe we just like aren't training the way that we want to train, and like we're not improving or whatever. Setbacks happen. It's just getting back into your routine, trusting the process, and understanding that's not going to happen quickly. It takes time. It takes diligence. It takes showing up every single day and executing. So that's what I wanted to talk about. But that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Get after it.